Hi, thank you for downloading the Revenue Accelerator Diagnostic Worksheet. So I'm going to explain to you on this video how this actually works. First of all, you would need to make a copy as this is not going to be editable. So you will come over here, go to make a copy, you name it whatever you want. You can also keep what copy, right? I'm naming rule here, make a copy, and then it's going to load a new file just for yourself where you can do all your updates. So this is how it works. You have five sections. Under five sections, you have two subsections, and each subsection you have five questions or statements. Now, the objective is to read each one of them and think where you stand. So how it works is you have the scoring system here, ratings. So it goes from strongly disagree to strongly agree, 1 to 5. And this is what you have in your drop downs, right? So strongly disagree, the first one, to strongly agree, the last one. And each one is going to give you a score when you click on them. So if, for example, this one here, I'm going to say, now the question is first I have to ask myself, our monthly revenue is predictable and stable. Is that true or is it false? If it's true, then do I agree or totally agree and I'm perfectly aligned with that? If not, then it's false. That means I strongly disagree that it's I have a predictable and stable revenue, or I disagree if it's not really the worst thing, but it's almost close. So that is where you would click. So let me say I'm going to say mine is really I'm really not certain. I have ups and downs in my revenue and it's not stable at all. So I'm going to click one. So that's the one you get there. And this one, what it does is once you filled out all of these, it's going to give you a score here for each section. So this is section one, and the score is out of 50 because each score has each one can have up to 5 points. So that means 5 tens are 50, right? And now this 29 here is the sum of all of those, and it tells you where you are. Currently, it is below 30. It's either 30 or below 30. That means it's a critical revenue instability. That means you have to focus a lot on this section here. That is what it's saying over here, right? And similarly, you have section 2, you would have to fill it out. Section 3, fill it out. 4, so it's looking at 5 different areas of your business and where you get to think deeply where you stand today and what needs to be done, right? Now, once you've completed these sections, you see all of them have their own scoring, right, on these levels here. And then you go to step 2, which is your results. So what this one does is it shows you uh, in a summarized view all the sections here and its totals, right? And then it gives also the ratings that it had given to you for each one of them. So you're seeing it right over here. Now, I'm going to play around a bit over here because I need to show you something. So I'm going to go to the last one and I'm going to place 4 there, 1 there, maybe. Let's say that, just to get some scores for the moment for demonstrating purposes. Now, the next steps, once you've completed that tab here, you will come over here and you will follow these two, priority matrix and immediate action steps, right? So this one here says list your 3 lowest scoring sections. Now, in my example here, I have 8 is the least, then I have 29, then I have 34. So what I'm going to do is this is formula based, right? So you will have to do all you have to do is just click on equal sign and then click on this one here and it'll populate that over here for you, the section 5, and then it'll do the same thing. Click here and just paste that there, right? So that brings your section 1, first least scoring section. You do the same thing, so do an equal sign. So the next one is section 1. I'll click there and then I'll click section 1 over here. And then the last one would be section 2, right? The next lowest. And then I will click that there. So once you've done that, so this shows you that the lowest, really the lowest is your section 5. Then you have section 1 to focus on. Then is section 2, and these are section 3 is better than worse than section 4, but section 4 is the best, right? That's what it's saying. So overall, the total over here, 167, is the sum of all of those, which is telling you based on the scoring here that you're stable but need optimization. So if it's below 100 or below 100, then it's critical issues need addressing. 100 to 149, significant bottlenecks. 150 to 199, stable but need optimization. 200 to 250, thriving business. You have a very good business, right? Now, that's what it's saying. Over here, I'm going to delete all these, first of all. And now, based on your lowest scores, what are your top 3 priorities? Now, you have to go back over here, right? You have quite a bit of low scores. For example, you have 1s and 2s. They're bad, right? So 4 and 5 should be good, right? You're surviving and doing better. 1 and 2 is literally the places where you need to really focus on. So that means you have 1s over here. So that means I don't have predictable and stable revenue. So I need to understand how I can improve this and make my revenue every month the same or more, not less, right? So I don't want it to go down, I want it to go up. So how can I improve that? So maybe I could think that one as one of my action steps over here. So focus on revenue stabilization, for example, right? At least I need to get at least 10K per month, for example. I don't want to go by 5K. If I go 5K, I'm in the red. I cannot pay my bills. That's how you look at it, right? So next would be, say for example, you have looked at this section, you have other section, try to focus 3 different sections and try to improve a bit in each section, right? For example, here, now I'm saying I have a clearly defined market, but my offer or unique value proposition is not compelling. That means I'm very unsure of how my offer is, and that could be a big reason for you not increasing your revenue, right? People are not understanding what you're selling. So that is really important part of the business. So I could say, come over here, or maybe create a compelling offer, for example, right? Now, the last step could be one of these over here. So our core business processes are documented. Now, if you're alone or if you have a team, when you have a process and systems in place, it's easy to work on them. Or else you will, if every time you have something to do, you'll ask the question, what did I do last time? Did I do this or did I do that? And you waste time. So if your operations are not automated, for example, even if it's manually automated, or you have SOPs, right? A standard operating procedures. That means anybody can pick up that document and say, okay, these are the steps I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to do and complete. Like for example, I'm giving you steps here, right? Step 1, do this. Step 2, do this. Step 3, do this. So say for example, document processes, right? That could be one of them. Oh, there you go. Now, one thing I forgot to tell you is that these actions that you're taking is a 90-day action plan, right? I work in 90-day in my consultancy or coaching when I'm doing that with my clients, because you need to plan, you need to take action, and you need to see results, right? So in a month's time, you hardly see results, and you need at least 3 cycles to understand if revenue or whatever is going up or down and what improvements can you make, right? So that's why it's a 90-day goal, And that's what you do over here, the 90-day goals. Okay. Now, once you finish this, the last step is important if you wish, and not important is that's your decision making. So basically what it says here is it gives you more breakdown of your results or your scoring, which is over here, right? So based on the scorings that you have here, it gives you, so at the moment you're 167. So basically you're at this stage here where it says focus on scaling preparations. That is based on what my results were, right? What I've built up here. Enhance market position, optimize existing systems, strengthen growth foundations, right? And if you look at the other ones, it says schedule an urgent business review because you're very low. It's a critical, usually it's a red, and you need to really focus on that. Then focus on stabilizing core operations first. Address critical revenue leaks because if you're losing revenue, that means you're not making money, right? So implement basic systems and processes so that you don't waste time on things. So if you go ahead and read all of these. Now, I offer a 30-minute strategy session, right, where we can look at your results, develop a customized action plan. That would be for, again, 90 days, right? We do a 90 days action plan. Then we would look for quick wins or quick fixes so that, you can boost your morale and, boost your business also, right? At the same time, because if there are certain leaks that you can easily fix without any effort or any expenditure or expenses, right? And then also look at the long-term strategy, what you want to do and how you want to proceed on that. So now how to get a call is just click over here and it will take you to the 30-minute profit acceleration blueprint session. This is how I call it, where we're going to review your diagnostic results in detail, identify your biggest growth opportunities, create your customized profit acceleration roadmap. And please keep in mind, these are free sessions that I offer a month and they are limited spots. So you will have to take it as soon as they are available, right? Now, if you don't want to miss out on a session or if you want to take it next month, then the opportunity goes and you lose and you're staying in your own cycle and not improving, correct? So do take action on this. This is free call for you. If I show you, look, if I just show you, I'll go back to a session that I actually charge clients, right? This is literally the paid version 60-minute focus session where I literally charge 249, right? That is $249, $249 for a 60-minute session. So you have an opportunity to pick my brains for free, and I hope you don't miss it. So I look forward to your results. Book a call, and hopefully you understand what I've built over here for you. It will literally give you an idea of how your business is operating today and where you need to think for improving and growing and scaling. So wish you all the best. Talk soon. Bye.